She is reading now literal. How many types of data? That many types of literal. How many types of primitive data? That many types of literals. Okay. Please listen to me. So how many types of data? That many types of literal. So it comes string literal. String literal is another. Primitive data, your byte, short, int, long, okay, character, then boolean, then float, then double. This many literals are there plus string literal. String literal means string constants. Something, Montfort. Montfort is a string literal. Next. So wait, integer literals we know that what is a integer we know, not, it can be negative, positive, but not fraction. Okay, wait, negative, positive, fraction. Okay, decimal integer literals are divided into three types. Okay, decimal, octal, hexadecimal. Decimal base 10, octal base 8, hexadecimal base 16. A number here written, you see some numbers. Example 1234, 41 plus 97 minus 17. These numbers are integers. Octal, you just convert them to the octal, you will get the octal integer. You convert them to hexadecimal, you get the hexadecimal integer. Okay, but that number, suppose I am writing 65, a equal to 65, so it's a int, integer. I want to store it in same number as octal, so I have to convert. Okay, I have to convert, that will be 65, I have to convert to octal, divided by 8. Okay, maybe it will come 65, if I make it octal, what it will come? Octal 65, 100. So it is coming 100. Okay. But how much it is coming? It is 1. Okay. 811 0. Oh, 101. Sorry, sir. 65 if I convert to octal, it is coming 101. So you have to write 0101. 65 if I convert to hexadecimal, it will come 41. So 0x. Okay. Then our floating numbers, some numbers are, why we call them floating? Because that point part a fractional number it's not a fraction. Fraction if I put here it's fraction. Fractional number this can move any side. This point. So it's floating. That's why they are called floating point numbers. This point period can be floating, right? Two floating point constants are there. One is float, another is the double. For the double, you may not write a D. Like for INT, you may not write I. But for the float, you have to write F. Okay. Here, INT A is equal to 65I. You may give or may not. Integer. But in case of float, you have to write F. Float literal means you have to write F. For the double you may not write, or you may write a D. Next is some other, listen, these floating point numbers you may write in two ways. One is the fractional form that as we have written, another is the exponential form. So this 531.478 I can write 5.31478 E 02. Because 100 I have to multiply to come to 531. So I have written, you see, double P is equal to 531.478, double Q is equal to 5.3178 E02. So two ways you are writing. You cannot ignore this part. After E you have to write something. Before E also you have to write something. Okay. Before dot also, if nothing is there, you have to write at least 0 point. Right? So this you have to follow. If point is not there, also no problem. If point is there, okay. If point is not there, no problem. 5 is 02 also you can write. But if point is there, either 0 you have to write or any digit you have to write. Okay. Before point and after point. If point is not there, no problem. Boolean literals. Your true false are Boolean literals. Character literals. Character literals. Single quoted. And there are some other character literals called escape characters. Yes, there is a table in 4.1 you can see 48. They have their own work. They have their different functions. Okay, backslash A, backslash B, backslash F. These escape characters will work. All will work in C and C++. Maybe in Java, some will not work. And a backslash will bring you backslash. It has no other function. Backslash question mark will bring you question mark. It has no other function. Star, there is nothing. Backslash, single quote, double quote, question mark,